Welcome to our temple of Jodo Shinshu, the school of PureLand Buddhism. Let me briefly introduce our Onaijin, or altar area. The Onaijin is a sacred place for every Jodo Shinshu Buddhist because it is where the image of Amida Buddha is enshrined. In the Amida Sutra, one of the most important scriptures in the Jodo Shinshu sect, the beautiful scenery of Amida Buddha's PureLand is described in great detail. According to this sutra, our Onaijin depicts the Pure Land with many complex sculptures and gorgeous ornaments. As you can see, the shrine and most of its ornaments are covered in gold leaf. Gold expresses the beauty of the Pure Land, shining with the light of Amida Buddha's wisdom and compassion. Gold also symbolizes the everlasting or unchanging. This means that Amida Buddha's vow, which embraces all living beings equally and without discrimination, will never change. The figure enshrined in the main altar is Amida Buddha. In Jodo Shinshu, it is our central focus of reverence. Amida Buddha is called the Buddha of immeasurable light and immeasurable life, and is the embodiment of wisdom and compassion. All Jodo Shinshu Buddhists can feel the world of enlightenment through this image when we press our palms together and bow to Amida Buddha's wisdom and compassion, which leads all beings to the way of awakening. Notice that Amida Buddha is standing on a dais of a lotus flower. As you know, although the lotus is rooted in the mud, its flower blooms beautifully on a tall stalk without being polluted by the mud. It is really an amazing sight. In Buddhism, the mud represents our selfishness and ego. Even if we are living in a world filled with cravings and attachments, Buddhist teaching allows us a life as pure and beautiful as a lotus flower, rising high above the muddy water. That's why the lotus flower is a symbol of Buddhism. As you can see, there are 3 ornaments on the large table in front. They are the candle stand, the flower vase, and the incense burner. The candlelight symbolizes Amida's light of wisdom, which illumines the way of awakening all beings should take. Flowers symbolize Amida's mind of compassion, which embraces and supports all beings without discrimination. The scent of the burning incense symbolizes Amida's working of virtue, which makes all beings feel calm and at peace. Please look at the front of the large table again. Notice the carvings of 6 colorful birds. They are the crane, peacock, parrot, myna, kalavinka, and jivaka. The first 4 birds, crane, peacock, parrot, and myna, do exist in nature, as you know. But the kalavinka and jivaka are imaginary and are found only in sutras and stories. Crane symbolizes longevity, peacock symbolizes virtue, parrot and myna symbolize wisdom and nobility because they can imitate human voices. Because of their uncommon ability to mimic, they grace the Pure Land, singing and chanting the sutras. Kalavinka symbolizes benevolence. It has a beautiful singing voice, which is compared to the Buddha's clear voice. It is said that the kalavinka sings in the egg even before it is born. Kalavinka brings all beings peace of mind with its distinct voice. Last bird is jivaka. In the sutra, it is described as a rare bird with 2 independent heads sharing the same body. It symbolizes harmony. Please look at the scroll to the right of the main altar. It depicts our founder, Shinran Shonin. He was born in Japan in 1173 and passed away in 1262 at age 90. As established by Shinran, Jodo Shinshu has about 10,500 temples throughout Japan, with over 7 million followers, making it the largest religious organization in Japan. The scroll hung to the left of Shinran depicts Prince Shotoku, who adapted Buddhism in Japan in the 6th century by way of India and China. He is regarded as the father of Japanese Buddhism. Then, please look at the scroll to the left of the main altar. It features Rennyo, the 8th head priest of the Honganji, who was a direct descendant of Shinran. Rennyo built many temples throughout Japan and wrote many letters to followers explaining the Jodo Shinshu teaching in understandable terms. Because of Rennyo's efforts, Jodo Shinshu teaching spread throughout Japan, and as a result, our sect became the largest Buddhist organization in Japan. The scroll hung to the left of Rennyo depicts the 7 Pure Land masters. These are the monks of PureLand Buddhism, whose teachings deeply influenced Shinran. He selected these monks as the PureLand masters. Shinran acknowledged that Buddhism was founded by Siddhartha in India over 2,600 years ago, and that the teachings were handed down to him by way of Nagarjuna and Vasubandhu, who were from India, by Tan Luan, Tao Chou, and Shan Tao, who were Chinese, and by Genshin and Genku, who were Japanese. Please notice the ornaments hung from the ceiling. They are shaped like accessories, such as necklaces and earrings, which were worn by the nobility. They represent prosperity and wishes for the propagation or sharing of the Buddhist teachings. This is the crest of Jodo Shinshu, the wisteria. Unlike most flowers, the wisteria blossoms hang down. So wisteria symbolize humility and sincere reverence to Amida Buddha. This crest reminds us that it is not the Buddhist way to think that the more we study the teaching, the more we have confidence in our knowledge. The true Buddhist way is the more we study Buddhism, the more we reflect deeply upon our imperfect selves. There are many more ornaments which have deep meanings. We are so fortunate that we have such a beautiful Onaijin here in the US, thanks to the generous contributions and dedication of our past Sangha members. The Onaijin is our spiritual place, which makes us feel the great working of the PureLand established by Amida Buddha. I hope many more people come to our temple to see our Onaijin when the pandemic is over. Thank you for watching!